Exactly, right. So electric vehicles, are just single digit percentage points of overall auto sales. So we have to remember that it's still an early market. But we do definitely see Tesla as one of the market leaders, both in electric vehicles and in autonomy.
Hey everyone, Alex Ionescu here. Welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. Fears over Tesla demand are unfounded, says ARK Invest Tasha Keeney. Does Tesla really have a demand problem? Let's find out. Tesla stock price today up 3.45%, year to date down 46%, past year down 37%. My short answer to the question, does Tesla have a demand problem?
I find suspicious.
Nonsense, Maurice! Come on, everybody! Let's go and meet the pansies!
Now, on a serious note, let's look at what Tasha Keeney from ARK Invest has to say.
In terms of the current environment, recession fears, he didn't seem to have any demand fears. Any fears that he talked about are still supply concerns. Is he right about that?
Yeah, and I'm seeing as I read other articles and analyst opinions that I think there are demand fears out there. I think that they're unfounded. Again, I would look at EVs as a percentage of overall auto sales. There was something like 7% of total vehicle sales last year. So, and as we saw gas-powered car sales decline in the past couple of years, we're still seeing EVs up on a year-over-year basis. I mean, we saw Tesla's revenues alone grew 50% this quarter. So I would look at that, and for like macroeconomic concerns, I would be much more concerned about the companies that have the majority of their revenues dedicated to gas-powered car sales, because that's what we think is going to decline in the future as EVs become more cost competitive thanks to Wright's Law. So Wright's Law forecasts battery decline costs very well. We think it's coming down at roughly a 30% rate for every cumulative doubling in production. That's what's going to bring sticker prices down and drive demand.
Bear in mind, Tesla doesn't do advertising. Still, they beat in sales other EV makers that do. Why? Because they focus on making the product better, not throwing money at ads trying to force someone to buy the product. If you make a great product, the product will sell for itself. Now, let's talk about demand. Some financial analysts say that demand for Tesla EV is dropping. Looking at China, you can see a little bit of truth there, because the Chinese economy is sort of in trouble. And maybe people tend to stay away from big purchases, like cars. So, if you have less money in a recession, you are not going to buy a high-priced vehicle, because you grow your safety net for bad times. Chinese are very smart and have great financial intelligence. According to Get Jerry, in March 2021, Tesla Model 3 was sold for $38,490. But in March 2022, price increased by 22% to $46,990. Now, according to Tesla website, you can buy the cheapest Model 3 car with $48,490. So, that's an increase of more than 25%. If they had a demand problem, but they don't, they would simply lower their prices and fill the demand side. But Tesla should be careful to not increase the order times, because customers want the cars as soon as possible.
You increase the supply and the demand will follow. Increased supply, demand follows chicken, egg. Do you follow my logic? I know you do, because you're a bright, forward-thinking guy who knows a good idea when he hears one. So, what do you say?
But what happens when Tesla lowers the prices of cars? Law of supply and demand. As the price increases, supply rises while demand declines. Conversely, as the price drops, supply constricts while demand grows. The law of demand holds that the demand level for a product or a resource will decline as its price rises, and rise as the price drops. And the fact of the matter is, Tesla China just did that. They lowered the prices of their Model 3 and Model Y in the Chinese market. As you can see on the Tesla China website, this is the price now. converted to US dollars is $36,668 for a Model 3, and for a Model Y the starting price is $39,839. That's a decrease in price of maybe 9%. So now that the price of the Tesla vehicles were reduced in China, were discounted, we can surely see an increase in demand from the customers. I think, in my opinion, Q4 will be amazing for Tesla regarding sales. We will see. Steve Wesley talks about Tesla brand and that they have 3 times the net profit margins of other automakers.
What would you say? And I don't, I understand it's been a clear leader. And Steve, you've been there since the beginning, and Ross has loved Tesla for as long as I've known Ross. But there is concern about demand. There is concern about fragmentation and other names in China, for example, taking them on. Elon Musk playing down the demand worries. Steve, what say you?
Look, everybody wants to get an electric vehicle. They're wildly popular. Tesla has a backlog of 6 to 12 months. And again, they're the #1 brand. And if you look even globally, if you can imagine this, Tesla just passed the Volkswagen Golf, the iconic Volkswagen car, as the #1 selling vehicle in Germany, not the #1 selling EV, the #1 selling vehicle. So Tesla's got a strong and growing international base. The other thing that's important to realize, and think about this for a minute, 27% gross margins, 13% net margins. The average auto industry is at 4.3%. So they're almost 3x the average profitability for the rest of the industry. So they're doing an awful lot right. But China is the key. BYD, a firm that most people in America don't even know yet, will sell close to 1 million units. They're going to give Tesla a run for the money. Elon's going to have to stay focused. I'm bullish on Tesla. We'll see.
In your opinion, does Tesla have a demand problem or a production problem? I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button so that other people like you see this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.